channel.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the channel Final Whistle, the channel that brings you the best and the best of every sport analysis, fans' reaction, pre and post match analysis, and of course, in depth match analysis. Don't just watch our videos. Want you to like, share, subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section. Let us know how we can better our production. And we have series of production coming your way every Monday. Chelsea corner. On Tuesdays, we have Nigeria corner and tactical crossfire with Baba. My brothers, you're welcome.
Yeah,
Baba,
Morning.
Chuku. And yes, don't forget on all social media platforms on Facebook, Final Whistle 931, on Twitter, and at X, Final Whistle 931, on TikTok, Final Whistle 931, on Instagram, Final Whistle, and our YouTube page, Final Whistle 931. Ahead of the CAF ruling between Nigeria and Libya, North African countries are starting to support the Libyan team because of the fiasco and drama. And my brothers, what's going on? You be like say they want they support themselves. So what's going on?
May they support now. That's the you can only support, but it doesn't stop the ruling because the investigations is concluded already. The evidence has been submitted and all that. So when you support finish,
I think the whole story is not even just around supporting. The whole story is just around the fact that they will not be supporting
Yes,
the
the
current CAF president,
yeah.
for his next ambition come next year. I think the
year.
election is going to be happening next year.
Yes.
So I think they are saying they have their own person that they want to support. So I really don't know if you can tie this down to the Nigeria-Libya fiasco.
No, wait, guys, quickly.
Yeah.
Before this whole incident happened, they actually gathered for their annual general
General
meeting,
meeting,
the 46th edition.
Yeah.
But there was a media parley the CAF president, Motsepe, actually granted, and he had something to say. Are we saying it's because of this media parley? But before that, let's watch.
There was this problem with the Nigerian national team in Libya, and I will not comment on that because there's a proper investigation. But I want to emphasize a principle that we will not tolerate, because this is something that has been going on for quite some time. Your national team, let me emphasize, forget about the Nigeria and Libya situation, because that process has been properly investigated and appropriate action will be taken. Appropriate action will be taken. I've heard too many stories of a football club or a national team goes to a country. You spend hours at the airport and they ask you about documents that don't exist. And apparently during COVID, they would look at who the best players are from your national team and say, those 10 players, they've got COVID. And you say, but we've just been tested. No, they've got COVID. But it's this lack of sportsmanship that has existed and we haven't taken effective action. So I just want to repeat, we are proud of those nations that treats visiting national teams and visiting football clubs with the respect and dignity that they deserve, but also who treat them in the same way they want to be treated when they visit those countries. So I just want to repeat, we're reviewing those laws and we want to emphasize sportsmanship. When a national team from another country visits or a football club visits, treat them with the dignity and respect that they deserve. And if there are violations of those regulations and those rules, we will take action.
So, guys, basically, are we saying they had this notion before the president made these utterances or after these utterances? Because it's looking as if they actually had this in mind. Then it came to like add fuel to the power with this kind of utterances.
Whether it's before or after does not does not matter. They've made their stand clear, but it doesn't affect the ruling that's going to come in. But I feel like one of the things they looked at was the fact that quickly, let me read out the hierarchy, the ESCOs of the CAF. Currently now, the CAF president, Patrice Motsepe from South Africa, the first vice president, Austin Segno from Senegal, the second vice president, Ahmed Yahya from Mauritania, the third vice president, Suleiman Hassan from Djibouti, the fourth vice president, Seydou Dombo from Cameroon, and the fifth vice president, Razak Ibrahim from Comoros. Now, in this committee, this ESCO, we have, I think, two West African countries and no North African country represented in the ESCOs. Are you seeing the angle they are coming out from? And now UNAF, that's the Union of North African Football, feel like they are not well represented in the ESCOs, and that is why judgment is being tilted towards Nigeria, because when you like we just listened to what the CAF president said, obviously he's frowning at the Libyan side.
Yeah.
It was a clear, it might not be direct, but it was, if you are technical enough, you understand that this man is saying, man, you guys messed up from the phone call to everything that played out in the whole thing. So they are feeling like he was not being fair, and this is no better time for them to come out and say, we're not going to support you than now. This is an excuse for them, because now they are pushing for Hadi Abu from Egypt and Fauzi Lekija from Tunisia. So that's the thing. They are trying to push their own persons, because UNAF is comprising of Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, and Libya. These 5 states. And so whether it is before or after, they just found the right
Like reason,
time
they don't get reason now to take hold the man
to.
for leg.
Now, my fear, I won't lie to you guys, is one, can this affect judgment? Because the CAF president, Patrice Mosiba, would like to run for a second tenure.
Yes.
Now, he might want to secure favors from
We know how politics is.
how dirty politics is. So would it make him not uphold justice? Because yeah, there might be just 5 countries, but they have the capacity to influence other smaller countries. We have Comoros there, we have Mauritius there, we have a lot of smaller countries that can, if eventually they rally around and go and support. So that's my fear right now.
Yeah, I think your fears are aligned well. I think what this set of UNAF country wants to do is we can call it media trial.
Yes,
They are trying to do
more
a
like
kind
a
of
media
media
trial.
trial. You understand? Because I think some couple of days ago we brought out the production, and we talked about the fact that 2 countries, Senegal and Cameroon, have actually said that they have also experienced this with Libya. So they are going to be supporting Nigeria. And I said we don't need anybody's support at this point. Let justice be served.
Yes.
Whether we like it or not, the news is out there. The whole world is watching. FIFA president was there
yes.
yesterday. So regardless of anybody, the case is bigger than the CAF president.
At this
At
point,
least there's a
yes.
committee in charge. And the committee is odd. So let them decide whatever justice is necessary for this kind of thing, so that we won't want to keep seeing things like this again. You understand? So I don't want to feel like this whole support is tied to the Nigeria-Libya situation. In fact, I feel like regardless of if the Nigeria-Libya situation did not happen, these people still feel like they are not well represented, which is not true, because you had your time at which you two had members at the ESCO. So if it's not, if you don't have ESCO members, that doesn't mean you're not going to have
the next election.
So that's why I think they really want to. They're trying to do some kind of media trial, trying to psychologically deal with the current CAF president. You understand? Because you know how Africans always think about power. You understand? So, but regardless, the CAF president should also be aware that there is West African side. If you think you need the North African side vote, you also need the West African side vote. You need some other African side vote. So eventually, just do something that would give you credit, and then we'll put Africa on the world map, that will actually corrected an impression instead of putting yourself under the bus because of some few votes from the North African.
I understand. So guys, finally, before we go, please, are we saying it's because of this agenda, this silent agenda, if I must say, that they are delaying the outcome of the ruling? Because CAF promised us on the 22nd. That was the same 22nd they actually had their 46th general meeting, which they had, which they hosted the FIFA president, hosted, they did it in Addis Ababa and every other thing now. Are we saying it's because of this agenda? Because what I would like it on this all connected politically now. You understand? Are we saying this is what is delaying? Because personally, I feel this is what is delaying it. Because if you look at the words, like I said, used by the CAF president, he frowned at the whole situation. And he said they were actually investigated, they've actually submitted evidence and every other thing. Are we saying now they've actually ruled, but the result is not yet? Are we saying this is the reason?
No, I really don't think so. I think the annual general assembly is encompassing so many activities. So as it stands now, they have so many things in their hands, whether we like it or not. Because the committee will probably give a judgment before the week runs out, because most people are expectant. Let us know on time if we're going to be playing
in November,
so that we can actually plan. They know what is at stake, so that whoever wants to go to the Court of Appeal of Sport can easily go and then appeal, and then we'll have an appeal ruling too before the fixture. So I really feel before the week runs out, we're going to get we are going to get
All right, thank you, my brother.
yeah.
Thank you, Gochuku. Yes, you have heard it from the guys. This thing is going beyond football now,
Mm,
politically. But regardless,
mm.
immediately CAF says something about the ruling, we'll bring it to you. And that is all from us on this production. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. See you guys.